Hi and welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'm gonna show you the best farming armor and gear. No tools. I will do another video on that really soon because I wanna go in more in depth on those. So we will do only armor today, and I'm gonna show what you need to be able to get the best farming fortune on your armor and talisman and such. So I think we should get straight into it. So let's go. Okay, so the first armor that most people probably gonna have is the farm suit, which looks like this. Wait, I'm just gonna remove that. But yeah, so if you look now, I have 312. I know I have some farming fortune from some other things as well, but I'm gonna be showing. It gives you 5 farming fortune each piece, which means you get 20 in total, and you get some speed for skull, and you regrow crops faster also with this farming suit, but it's not that good since you only get 20 farming fortune from it in total. You get a bit of speed if you don't have it, but after that, upgrade from the farming fortune, which will be upgrade from the farming suit will be the farm armor. I think it's called. Yeah, farm armor, which is 10 farming fortune each, and you get 25 speed near for farming minions and farming islands. So you get 5 more speed and 5 more farming fortune. And all of this is without reforges, so you get 40 more farming fortune from with the farming armor, which costs enchanted hay bales to make, while this one costs normal hay bales to make, so it's a bit more expensive. After that, you have the melon armor, which I don't have on me, and I don't really want to spend the points to buy it, but I'm gonna be showing you pictures and such on what it gives and so. So as you can see, the melon armor, which gives you a chance to actually get the croppy, which you need for next armor, but it gives you 20 farming fortune for the leggings and chest piece, and 15 each for helmet and boots. So you have 40 and 30, which means you have 70 farming fortune, I'm pretty sure. You also get 100 HP from each. If you have 500 HP, 100 defense, 10 plus speed, so you don't get as much speed from this, but you get more HP and defense. You also get, like you see here, 70 farming fortune. Farming wheat, carrots, and potatoes have 0.0, 0.03, 0.04, and 0.5 chance of what's called for every. I'm pretty sure it's from 10, 20, 30 to 30 farming fortune. So yeah, I'm not fully sure but you see, and now you can see why I didn't want to buy it, because all the materials to buy it cost 6 million. You can farm it with farming armor just by using the melon dicer or something like that, or you can use any other armor. You also, yeah, you require farming level 25, so you have to farm a bit, but you can level quite quickly on the garden, by doing, yeah, by just farming, but also from the visitors by completing those. And with the melon armor, you have a chance of getting the croppy, and here you can see what it costs. It costs, in total, it's gonna cost you. So in total, it's gonna cost you 120 enchanted melons. So it's almost a bit under 2 stacks. It's like 1 stack and 56, I'm pretty sure. So it's a bit expensive, but you also, yeah, like you see, you have a 0.03 chance of getting what's called getting a croppy. So, and you also get quite a good amount of farming fortune. And you can also use reforges in this, which it won't help you with the croppy part, but it will help you with farming fortune. And next upgrade would be the croppy armor, which is the one I have. So the one I have is the crop armor, as you can see here. It gives you 24. I have a reforge on mine though, so I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, so you get 25 per piece, or the chest plate is 25, helmet 20, leggings 25, and the boots are also 20. So in total, you get more, even more farming fortune. In total, with just the Croppy armor with no reforge or anything, you get plus 90 farming fortune. And as you can see here, you get to get the next armor, you need squashes. So you have a 0.01% chance of dropping a squash. But I'm pretty sure you get 0.4. Might be wrong. I think, yeah, wait, I'm just gonna, I'm not using the boots since, I'm not using the boots since I have the Wrenches boots. I'm just gonna do it like that. But yeah, as you can see, now we have 0.3% chance of getting it. And it also grants me 45 farming fortune. So I actually get more farming fortune also for having a full piece. So in total, now you have a 0.03 chance of getting a squash. One thing you have to think about now is you should get more squash than it costs to actually upgrade it. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why you shouldn't be why you should farm. I'm gonna show you why you should farm more than just like more than the Croppy or the squashes you need to upgrade. That is because for the next one, if you, as you see, this for the ferment armor, which you get after that. So with the squash armor, I'm gonna show you. With squash armor, you get a 0.005% chance of getting a Fermento, which is a really low chance. And to get to the next one, you actually need, what is it? To actually be able to make the next one, you're gonna need like the condensed fermento. And to make one fermento, you need condensed fermento. You need 9, so you need 18 per. So that means it's actually gonna cost you a lot to make this armor. It's gonna cost you 2 per all of these. So it's 18 per piece, which is, so you're gonna need 72 fermento to make the full armor, which is gonna take you so long due to the 0.05% chance, or like it's some low chance compared to the squash part. Because if we go to the squash, as you see here, it's at 0.01 and not a 0.00 something. So, and if we go back into the game, if you then go and check the bazaar, farming, garden, and you look at the price, it's about, right now, there are one squash goes for 10k, while a fermenter go for 250. So you could actually just be farming squashes and sell those and buy the fermento. So you need 2 or 3 squash per fermento. But I would say it's better than actually just trying to farm the fermento, because it's gonna take extremely long for you to get all those 72. So I would say farm all the squashes to actually be able to buy the fermento before you actually upgrade to the squash armor. So that's the tips for me, because otherwise it's going to be extremely hard for you to be able to get the fermento armor. But fermento armor is the best armor in the game. And as you can see here, if you go back to the website, the fermento armor grants you full ferment armor with no reforge, 130k. Or not 130k, 130 farming fortune, I mean. So that's with no reforge or nothing. So you get 130 farming fortune from all of these. So, and that's with no reforge or anything. So, but it's quite expensive to make, as you can see each piece. But to be able to get fermented, like I said, my tips is to farm squashes and sell those and then buy them instead, because it's gonna make it a bit faster. And then now we go over to the talisman. So the first talisman is the Croppy talisman, which costs 256 Croppy to actually make, so it's a bit expensive. But like, see, you craft it like this with half stack in the 8 slots. It grants 10 farming fortune and breaking wheat, carrots, and potatoes. So you get more farming fortune from just doing this one. And after the Croppy talisman, you have the squash talisman. And the squash, not talisman, the squash ring is what you craft, and you need 1 copper talisman and then 128 squashes, which means you need 2 stacks of squash to make it, which grant 20 farming fortune when breaking all the other ones, which was wheat, carrot, and potatoes. But you also get 20 farming fortune when breaking melons, pumpkin, and cocoa beans. And after the squash ring, you have the ferment artifact, which will cost you 8 of the ferment, which one is 9. So you're gonna need 72 fermenter to make this, and the squash ring, which grants you 30 farming fortune, like extra farming fortune when breaking any crop. It's quite expensive, and you will decide yourself if you want to do it. You maybe want to wait and just farm and buy all the parts instead, or you can do however you want, but it gives you 30 farming fortune. And so the ferment is the best one, and the second best is the the squash ring, and the worst one, I guess we call it, is the crop talisman, which since it gives you 10, then 20, and now 30. I don't think you can have all 3 at the same time, so it doesn't give you extra farm fortune. You can only have one of them. So that's why I would say, if you not want to have any of them, you should only go for the ferment artifact. So, but yeah, so the ferment artifact is the best of all of those talisman rings and artifact for just farming. And I'm gonna show you one more thing. Yeah, as you can see here, to make the squash ring, it's will cost you for both it's 21 million, and for just the squash it's 15 million to buy all of it for the squash ring. So it's quite expensive, but it gives you a bit extra farming fortune. Maybe nothing you should focus on in the start, but yeah. And then we go over to, I'm gonna show you two more things actually. So if you don't already know, wait, I'm just gonna change. If you don't already know, the lantern helmet, which it gives you for every farming level, this helmet gains 1 farming fortune for when you hold the axe. So you need to hold the axe. So it doesn't work when you hold a hoe or something. So it only gives you more when you have the hold an axe. Otherwise, it won't give you any farming fortune. So use this if you don't have the ferment. I think it's fermento. It's better than this helmet, or the same. So, but for now, I would say use this if you're gonna farm pumpkins or melons or anything that uses axe, because you get more. Then it is that you should have the elephant pet, because if you see now, I'm just gonna take off my whole armor. I have, without anything, I have 478 farming fortune, as you can see. Wait, mind, I don't. If I remove all of these, all my equipment and everything, you can see I have 240 farming fortune. So then you should use the elephant pet, and you can see I now have 472. And that is because I'm using a green bandana. It's a rare one, so it's the only way, it's either you have to pay 20 million to buy one or around that price, or you have to get it from trading with the village, or the trading with all of the visitors that comes, because sometimes you're lucky and you can get one. When, like, in rewards, they will then say that you get one. But besides, so this item gives you 4 farming fortune for each of your garden level. But at the start, without that, you get farming fortune 52, but you also get the trunk efficiency, which grants 180 farming fortune, which increase your chance of multiple. So you get a lot more farming fortune with just this elephant pet. I know the mushroom cow is also a really good one. I have it here. It's 26 farming fortune, but I would still say, I know a lot of people say this one is the best, but I think if you want to for money, I would say mushroom cow is better. But if you just want to get your levels up and such, elephant pet is the best. But if you only want to get your farming fortune up or farming level up, if you just want to get your farming level up, I would say use the rabbit because it gives you a farming wisdom, which gives you more XP when you farm, say, crops and such, but you don't get as much farming fortune, for example, as you would with elephant pets. You lose crops on it, but this is the best farming pet in my opinion. So I would say use this with the green bandana if you can, and you should use it in a legendary. It costs a bit, but it's also worth it because of the extra farming fortune you get. So I would say this is the best one. So now we move on to, I want to show you one more thing. You should always use, if you don't already have, you should visit PRTL. I fucked up there. But you should always visit here, over here, and visit, or someone else that has like cakes, because all of these I've already taken them. But it gives you, we say, 5 more farming fortune, 10 more hearts, 5 more HP and such. I can show it. It's in a video. It will be linked in the description, or it will be at the end screen later on, where I show money methods, and at the end there I'm show you how this works and what you get from it. So you can actually see what you get from all of the cakes. But you get like farming fortune, mining fortune. You get more HP, more, I don't know, magic thing, and like you get more critical damage chance, and you get strength and speed. You get just some small bonuses for 48 hours, and you can do it every 48 hours. I would say you should always do it. Now we move on to the very last thing, back to the garden. And the very last thing is it will be the reforges. The blessed fruit, I would say, is the best one for all your tools. And I think for all your tools, because it gives you, if I can show you, 16 farming fortune and 5 farming wisdom for legendary tools. If it will be like this one, it gives 16, but it doesn't do in these because it isn't legendary. But for legendary ones, it gives another 16 farming fortunes. So I would say blessed fruit is the best one. It does cost a bit, I know. Right now it goes for 1 million, so it isn't that bad. I also know it's the golden ball. It gives 7 farming fortune, but you also get, for every crop you harvest, you get 0.2 coins. So I would say this is the best one, but you need high mining skill to be able to get this one. So it may not be the best one. What's called at start, but I would recommend this one, the blessed fruit, for weapons. For armor, I would say, wait, I'm just gonna find it. I know this one is the best one. The overgrown grass is the best one, but yeah, the overgrown grass is the best reforge for armor, but gives you 25 farming fortune, but you need a high mining skill level for it, but it costs 62 million. I'm just saying, good luck to get that. I'm not recommending going for it, at least unless you have the money for it, since you need 4 of those. And for equipment, I would say the Burrowing Spores is the best one. It gives you 12 farming fortune and 14 health for legendary ones. So I would say it's one of the best ones. I know there's also this is the other armor one that I'm using because it isn't as expensive. It costs 500k. That's why I'm using that. And this one I'm using for equipment at the moment because I don't have the Spores one yet, because you get it from, I think, farming mushrooms, I'm pretty sure you get it from. So this is I would say the flower bouquet and the sky mart are the lower level reforges, while the overgrown grass and the spores are the better ones for armor and equipment. But yeah, I think that's all. So if you want me to do another video, if you want me to do anything on the other video and anything, let me know down below, and I will try to get a video out on all the equipment and such, or not all the tools and such for farming in the next coming days. And I hope you guys like this video, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below something else you will see or you want to see, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.